candidate in Ringgold accused of forcing a teenager to campaign for him as punishment. Good evening. I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Latricia Thomas. The kid's mother caught him with a stolen campaign sign. And Paul Lee, the candidate, says it's either stay in the campaign or face the police.
Kelly Curtin joins us now live in Ringgold to tell us why Lee is standing by his decision. Kelly.
Josh and Latricia, that boy's mother is using the power of social media to share her story, and it's starting a conversation. As you see here, many people are commenting and sharing their reactions and their thoughts. But the boy's mother says she doesn't question what her son did was wrong, but she does question, however, what happened next. Election day is over, but in Ringgold, it's still getting attention.
They took my signs. They didn't have no business taking them.
Now it's for a different reason than how the counted ballots panned out.
There's no doubt what Noah did was wrong.
An elect Paul Lee sign turning into a lesson for Amy Carpenter's 16-year-old son.
It started out as a silly prank.
She says her son and a friend decided to steal the sign outside of the high school. The boys and their parents and returned it to the candidate the next day.
We were then forced to kind of pick the lesser of two evils.
I would press charges, but I mean, I gave them an option.
The choice, Lee says, hold the sign he stole alongside Lee supporters or face criminal charges.
It wasn't really campaigning for me. It was a punishment of holding a sign. I mean, they could cover their face with the sign, whatever. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, all they had to do is hold a sign in their hands for 3 hours.
Carpenter says Lee has a right to be upset, but she says Lee took the consequences too far.
It was more about public humiliation, and Noah's just a kid, and we didn't understand why it had to go that far.
Even after hearing and seeing her message, Lee still stands strong behind his own.
Don't touch signs, don't get in trouble. You know, I mean, it's simple. You know, if you do the crime, you have to do the time. You know, that's the way I look at it.
And she does tell me that this sparked a bigger conversation with her son and her family about a life lesson moving forward for the future. She does also tell me that her son went up to Lee, shook his hand, and apologized. For now, reporting live here in Ringgold, Kelly Curtin, News Channel 9.
Kelly, thank you. The story has been met with mixed reactions from our viewers. Tuck Watt says he was not forced. He was given consequences for his actions. Big difference. Tracy Whitener says it's against our rights as people to force him to campaign for him. The kid should have been punished, but with something else. You can weigh in. We're going to our News Channel 9 Facebook page.